Good morning everyone, it's Yvonne here from the Aussie Goddess to do your What's Cracking reading. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. For those new on board, welcome. If you want to know anything about me, including personal readings, everything is in the box below. We're going to use the Thelema Tarot for the What's Cracking this morning. And for those who are interested, I'm heading out on a bit of a tour in May, so I'll be first starting that off in Goulburn. We've got the Living Wellness Fair in Goulburn on the 2nd of May, so keep an eye out for that. I will have that on my Facebook page and show you where to make bookings a little bit later this month. And then from there I'm going to head off to some of the country towns and then up to Brisbane. So if you let me know where you are and if I can put you into my journey, I'm more than happy to do so. I've already had some inquiries from Brisbane, so we're hoping that they are open when I come through this time. All right, let's see where we're going with this reading. Okay, so this is different. We have the Hermit coming out straight away. Now, the Hermit is a card that talks about taking time out completely, like leaving the world behind and just spending time alone. This could be a time for self-reflection. Perhaps you've come through a period of time where you want to make changes, but you're not sure of the direction you want to go in. Maybe this is just you needing to do some really deep healing. But when the Hermit comes through, it asks us to really take time out. And this is complete time out. Time to do yoga, meditation, be really peaceful. But it's about really getting deep inside yourself and embracing who you are. All right, so something is coming. So you're being asked to conserve energy because someone is coming in here quite rapidly, actually, to speak some sort of truth or to have some sort of communication with you. Often when the Knight of Swords comes around, I do feel it could be an apology. He's very rushed though, and he's very aggravated, I want to say here. So somebody is really either worrying about something that's happened but not really understanding how to handle this in the most adult way. So you've got somebody rushing in here with some sort of explanation. You could be dealing with a Cancer here. The Cancer card, the Hermit card, is the card of Virgo. So you could be dealing with a Virgo or a Cancer, possibly. The Chariot in this deck, as I always say, really notice the different pictures in the decks because every deck varies, and in this particular deck the horses are moving. They're not galloping rapidly, but they are moving. They look like they might be in a bit of a trot here. But it looks to me like whoever's driving this chariot has finally got something together. So they may have been trying for a while to perhaps get their act together. I feel like maybe this is why the urgency here. Because perhaps whoever this is has sort of been rushing, trying to sort out their own stuff. And I feel like perhaps they have been impatient the whole time and now their impatience is really showing here. All right, there it is, the Ace of Truth. And you all know how much I love the Ace of Swords. And I pulled a card at random in our group the other day and I pulled the Ace of Swords. It's like, whoa, I do not understand. This card loves me too. Ace of Swords, working really hard for your truth here. Really starting to understand who you are when you see the Ace of Swords. That's why you're starting something new. You've dropped the mask. You've let go of some sort of energy of working behind something. You may have closed out a cycle here because you've started to understand who you are. Maybe you've started to sort of relieve yourself of all those energies that have held you back. But there's a great feeling here of freedom, I want to say. So maybe this is not you, maybe this is your person. It could be both of you. You could have both reached that point in the healing where you want a new start, and oh my goodness, behind that we have the Ace of Wands. So this is the energy behind that energy that I feel here. It's like this real passion to get something done, this urgency, this desire, burning desire to come forward here and speak a truth. Wow, we've got some really hot readings going on this week. Let's see where we're going. All right, so there's Cancer, Pisces in this card. The Moon card is a card that talks of things being hidden from view. Something is hidden from you here. Now, I'm feeling if you've done the work to get to the Ace of Swords and your person's done the work to get to the Ace of Swords, then the only other explanation that I have here is that somebody has not disclosed feelings. So maybe you have told your person how you feel, but your person's never expressed themselves to you. Because there's a great feeling that there's something coming through here, and I feel this urgency is sort of because this person might want to explain to you how they feel. Bonus, I got 2 out of that one. Hay fever time. April's a big month for hay fever for me, so put up with the sneezing. Okay, so we have the Moon card coming through, which says to me there is something to be exposed here, something to be declared, something to be brought to the surface. I feel like perhaps you don't know how this person feels about you or how long they've been carrying these feelings around. All right, Ace of Cups. You have 3 aces in this reading. So with the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Swords, and now the Ace of Cups. This is an offer of love. This is true love, unconditional love. This is a person who feels this from the deepest parts of their soul. This is a person who wants to tell you how they feel. They want to bring this all up from the surface and explain these feelings here. That's really nice. All right, so we have the King of Swords coming through with the 4 of Wands. Somebody here wants something long-term with you here. I feel you could be dealing with a Leo. You could be dealing with a Leo. You could be dealing with a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius here, but I don't feel this. I feel this is the person's energy here with the Ace of Swords in the hand. So I feel like this person perhaps is quite ready now. I almost want to say to take flight, but I feel also, you know, when you see the birds around, these high-flying birds, it's sort of like this energy of seeing something from a higher perspective. But this is also sort of saying to me this person now is ready to do that deep dive with you. They want to do the deep dive and they want to speak this truth. They're ready to do that. But I feel more so that this person is taking this whole thing seriously. They could have separated from someone here with the King of Swords. There could have been a divorce. There's some sort of separation happening here. Maybe your person isn't quite to this point, but perhaps they're trying to let you know here that they are going through some sort of process to sever ties from their past. All right, so we have the Fool coming through with the 3 of Cups and the 2 of Swords. Someone's definitely made some sort of decision here. It may have been the decision between 2 things. But when I see the 3 of Cups in a reading like this, I think maybe your person's made a decision here between 2 people. Because the 3 of Cups often for me sort of says that there's some sort of third party or something blocking them here. And this decision they've made, it could be that the blockage is around something else. But whatever it is, they've made a decision to clear this blockage. So let's just call it a blockage. It could be something, as I always say, to do with, you know, culture, race, something like that, something that stopped them moving forward. I always get a feeling here too that this person may have solved some sort of long distance issue here. Maybe they're contemplating moving closer towards you. But there's definitely this feeling that this person has decided to take action here. But the King of Swords for me is always a card of severing relationships and divorce. So it's like, I feel like this person is now ready to take some sort of leap of faith. I'm thinking too, with that Hermit up front, your person could have done this a while back, but maybe not told you about it. Maybe they've gone through some sort of really deep healing process. Okay. All right, so we have the Magician coming through. Well, it's a really potent reading. Look at this with the Strength card. So there are 4 major arcanas here. We've had 3 aces in the reading. And now I get this energy of someone stepping into their power here. Whoever your person is, and this could be you that this reading's talking about, someone's done some real deep healing work here, because they're coming up as the Magician. And we all know the Magician is the point of manifestation. So whoever this person is has cleared the blockages here with the Strength card. Cleared their shadow side, understood who they are at a much deeper level, and they're sort of to the point now where they are starting to manifest what they want. So I feel like this person has really stepped into their own skin here. And look at this, Queen of Pentacles coming through. You could be dealing with an earth sign, you could be an earth sign yourself, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, but whoever this person is coming towards you here sees you as a partner. I feel like for many of you, you may already have a connection to this person in the 5D, because this person is coming towards you with some sort of offer in their hands, knowing that you are the person that they are either meant to be with or want to be with. This is beautiful energy coming through on this card. All right. And funnily enough, I did call the card of Leo. I call the sign of Leo, and there is Leo in this card reading. Okay, so we have the Hermit card. I actually am wondering if your person's already been through some sort of transformation here. Again, if this is you, don't forget the readings do flip-flop. Energies can come and go as they please in these readings. So we just try to sort of talk the messages rather than specifics, but sometimes people like to hear specifics. The Hermit card talks about the healing, and I feel like now we're talking about your person. I feel like they've been through some sort of pretty heavy change here with the Magician and the Strength card. Maybe they haven't told you about it, because I feel this person is rushing in now, especially with the Chariot here. They sort of know the direction they want to go in, and they're moving very quickly. This person is very passionate and very drawn to this journey. This is all they are focused on here with this Ace of Swords. This is complete and utter focus. This person is moving towards you very rapidly with some sort of offer here. Wow. It's funny because I pull, oh, Heart of God. I pull these cards out every now and again, and I read them, and then I realise how in love with them I are. Card number 9. Go number 9. All right. And then I find it hard to put them away again because I fall in love with them. You are part of something profound, a divine calling and privilege. It is the role of inspiratrix or inspirator upon this earth, the women and men who have hearts capable of bliss. Bliss is what we feel when we let God in. The heart opens and we cannot speak for the sensation of it. It cannot be described. Great hearts can tolerate mystery. They can bear the enormity of divine bliss beyond analysis and description and simply be. You don't have to do anything with it, you see. To be the inspiration is to have a heart open to the divine. It's a life calling. Your heart is an inspirational force to be loved, recognized, and protected for the precious catalyst of divine awakening that it is. Be led by your heart. God is in it, speaking through it, calling you forth to love. And the love that flows through your heart filters out through your toes, dripping on those beneath you as stars falling from heaven. This oracle holds a message for you, direct from the divine. You have a sacred purpose to fulfill upon this earth, and it's all sorted out. This situation, this issue, this awakening that you seek and are living even now is held lovingly in the hands of the divine creator. The Creator says to you, leave it with me. It's all unfolding in perfection. I am alive in your heart. I am your heart. Oh, wow. I'm going to read the poem. Of course I'm going to read the poem. When souls are touched with love sublime and hearts unleash the wonder found, a promise made somewhere in time of words that speak without a sound. In gratitude we transcend space and bless the gifts we can now keep, of thoughts caress in soft embrace and eyes allowed in joy to weep. The moment's song that we compose will leave this life with no regret and carry forth what we impose to chart again a course once set. For what we have is ours to own, each breath a step we measure sweet. Together now we wait alone and walk in peace, our hearts complete. I'll leave you with that. Thank you.